We are back with a rundown of this beauty of a video. If you haven't seen the first video, head to our channel as we break down the first part of the clip. But if you haven't seen it, basically Teen Vogue released a video titled 5 Misconceptions About Sex and Gender. It's an absolute train wreck. Go see the first video for context and for more worried laughs. Before we get into it, please subscribe to the channel and support us by liking, commenting, etc. Help YouTube rank us higher on the algorithm. Now, we have more bold statements in this video, so without further ado, I present to you the most intellectual beings on planet Earth.
Human beings are so complex.
Oof, that's a big boy. It's Big Mama's House 2020 edition, where he ain't just dressing up.
That each person has the right to define who they are, and X and Y can't define who you are in your heart, in your mind.
But it can define who you are. In your pants.
Too many people still believe that there's such a thing as a true sex and that it comes from your chromosomes. It's not the case. Science has known this for decades, and it's actually a consensus in science and uncontroversial.
Cruella de Vil is back. She has the nerve to say that it is a consensus in science and uncontroversial. Far out. Look at her face. She can't even say that with a straight face. Come on, people. Uncontroversial. Bruh. I want to see the petition of every single scientist in the world that agrees with this uncontroversial bold assertion.
But it's also not just related to things that we think of as masculine. We actually need it for our liver, for our brain, for our heart. So it's really a misnomer to keep calling it the male sex hormone. Everybody has it, everybody needs it. It's not just about sex.
Cruella, everyone knows that both males and females have testosterone. Everyone knows that testosterone is important to both sexes. She's acting as if this is a new fact and they've just one-upped us. But she conveniently skips the point that men make, on average, 15 times the amount of testosterone than women. And this is from a heap of studies that say anywhere above 20 times is normal. So yes, Cruella, it is about sex, ya nimbat.
Definitely a cringeworthy misconception.
Something is cringeworthy here, and it's not that statement.
It's like so steeped in what we've been taught culturally and as a society.
Trans women are not biological men.
Culturally. Science isn't culture, mate.
We should never talk about any woman who is trans as a man. Not a biological man, not a natal man, not really a man.
Well, ma'am, you ain't a man because you're a biological woman. Oops.
This is used to target trans women and make us out as predators, especially when it comes to bathroom bills. The reality is that a trans woman's biology is a female biology.
That's not how it works. Did these people skip science class in school or just the general common sense class?
It's the system that's causing friction to divide us as women and friction to divide feminists to feel like there has to be some separation, or that my trans womanhood and your cisgender womanhood makes us in competition, or one of us is trying to take up more space when the conversation should be we're all women. It's just my journey is a different journey.
Ooh, this is huge. She wants a war with the feminists. I know she didn't say that, but there are actually feminists who oppose transgenderism. They don't think they are real females. Now this could get interesting. Woke versus mega woke.
A trans woman is a woman. She's not tricking anyone. All of her body parts are female body parts.
All of her body parts. Except, well, you know, the main reproductive organ that defines your sex.
When you only focus on somebody's genitals, you're not seeing the full humanity and the wholeness of that person, or acknowledging, when it comes to gender identity and expression, really seeing that person for who they are.
Mate, I assure you, if you see someone's genitals, you are absolutely seeing them for who they are. Either a dude or a chick.
Much of the violence that we see against the trans community, particularly trans women and femmes of color, is fueled by this idea that trans women are really men, and that when someone learns that a person has a body part that they typically associate with men, or that a person was assigned male at birth but is a woman, and it's important that we really expose these efforts for what they are and fight back. And part of the way we can fight back is to show that these concepts aren't the fixed scientific constructions that people want to suggest.
So there it is. They want to fight back and basically shut down any form of scientific logic. If you're watching this, I'm sure it was just as frustrating as when I first watched it. Apologies if you've smashed your computer screen from being so frustrated at this video, but I do feel your pain. Thanks for watching. If you have managed to somehow make it this far, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more videos. Peace out.